All right, we can turn our attention away from the blizzard and winter storm and towards melting, but melting means rivers rising. Now, the crests were expected to be happening in the Northern Valley, and at Oslo, still expecting it to rise fairly sharply and possibly crest as we go through the day on Sunday before starting to step its way down. And in Grand Forks, river may have crested already as we went through our Friday going down. It may come back up a little bit now with the melting of our snowbanks. And speaking of snowbanks, the most ridiculousness, South Dakota, 19.5 in Wilmot. And wow, look at Watertown, 25 inches of snow there. Sisseton, well, you did pretty well at 18.5 inches. And Wallace, 30.8 inches of snow. Here's some North Dakota reports, 5 to 8 in and around the Fargo metro. Grand Forks with a little over 6 inches reported. Numerous reports of around 6 inches in Grand Forks County, Mayville as well. Look at Havana, Richland County, some hard hit areas from a foot to a foot and a half in your area. Litchfield, 8 inches, Ellendale, 12 inches, while your neighbors in Jamestown to the north saw significantly less, only 3 there. And looking into Minnesota, Bemidji with 11, Bagley also at that same amount. As we turn our attention towards Lakes Country, Breckenridge 7.4, Rothsay 7, New York Mills 9, and a couple of more Minnesota reports. 2 Inlets at 9.3 and Crookston at 5 inches, while Sebeka had 6. So a lot of snow fell across the valley. We still have a few flakes, but notice the deep blue colors starting to shrink. We have a few flakes out there in Fargo right now, but they're not going to amount to much. They stretch from Findlay and near Cooperstown down towards Valley City. And also where we got a foot in the Ellendale area, some flakes continue to fly there. All in all, this system really starting to wrap up. And as we take a look at your current conditions, you can see a few flakes drifting through the lights there here on I-94 through South Fargo. 30 degrees with winds only 13 miles per hour right now. A lot of us with temperatures near 30 degrees, including Grand Forks at 31, Baudette at 28, and Bemidji at 27 degrees. Winds mainly from the north, 10 to 15 miles per hour as a rule, and that's a whole lot quieter than it's been overnight. Clearing across North Dakota, maybe some lingering clouds and some areas of fog in Minnesota. Temperatures, though, to start your weekend will be in the 20s. Noticeable difference, a lot less wind and increasing sunshine throughout the afternoon hours, slowly climbing temperatures. And take a look at this, the hot spot up here in the Devil's Lake Basin and points north and west of there where little snow fell, 45 to 50 degrees. Elsewhere, we'll staple it into close to 40. And that's what we'll see in Fargo Moorhead, starting out in the mid-20s, sunny, less wind from the northwest, and a temperature in the afternoon of 40 degrees. Again, the warm spot, the Devil's Lake Basin, a little bit cooler as we look off into the valley and beyond to points east. Here's the Lake Ida apple farm and Rick capturing all of the snow bending the apple trees there. Here's your planning forecast. Sunday, warmer still, 44 degrees. Late day clouds. Monday, a chance of morning flakes or showers of rain, fairly light, 46 degrees. Then a little moderation as we go through midweek. And take a gander at this, Mike Morgan, creative deck construction folks. Well, that's Doug and Teresa. That's an emoji snow of a brown pile of snow. And if you can't beat it, join it. Here in West Fargo, that is one tall snowman.
And it was quite the day to make that kind of stuff today.
It sure was.
All right, thanks.
You bet.